But here's another question for you. How
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA.
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Brook Lopez is out there with Chris Middleton, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Holiday in at the point. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Murray finds Young. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. And Brent, how about what Chris Middleton has brought to this team?
Well, no question, a huge piece to that championship puzzle for Milwaukee. One of the best years that he has ever put together, which says something based on the numbers that he has put up throughout his illustrious career. And such a memorable season for this entire group, and Chris Middleton stood out in some of the biggest moments. Middleton, a talented scorer and a very dogged defender. He's accomplished a lot as a champion and a multi-time All-Star.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Middleton on the wing. Feeds to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And the athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
Pass to Murray. Over Ingles. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And he converts the layup. For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time. In each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative, and let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
Young, good.
So tricky there with the floater, and a nice touch from Trae Young.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Middleton, the pass to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Lopez against Collins. Fades. Goes back up. And Capella with the layup.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Holiday finds Middleton. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. It paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for John Collins. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovic in for Trae Young. And Bogdanovic kicks to Okongwu. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Carter, the pass to Allen. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. The shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You flash back to Saddiq Bey's rookie season, and as the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the court, finishing 4th in Rookie of the Year voting. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Allen passes to Portis. No good again that time. And finishing 4th in the rookie race is certainly a compliment for Bey.
Well, Rookie of the Year races are always hotly contested, so if you land that high, that says a lot about your game and how many people are recognizing the contributions that you're making. Look, Saddiq Bey has a ton of potential.
Allen outside. There's the pass to Portis. Kicks it out to Allen. 6 to shoot. Back to Portis. Shoots over Bey. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Bey. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Griffin. Here's Fernando. Defended by Portis. Fernando can't get it to go.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
To the inside, Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks on top, up 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Ingles in at the 2 guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
I like to see Hunter get there on the inside. Not an easy shot. Still knocks it down.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt. And teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Middleton against Young. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
A floater and the rejection by Giannis. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Ingles in the corner. Passes it to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Capella inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Griffith got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. From the low block. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hayes checked in.
And something you have to remember about Drew Holiday. He was a key player in helping the Bucks win their historic title in 2021.
He was unbelievable in that entire postseason. Started every game, averaged 17 points, was going to take on the toughest guard opposing player and accept that challenge for every series, and took them to the title.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Okongwu comes in for Collins. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Trae Young. And they recover it. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And they get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Murray kicks to Okongwu. From downtown, Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Middleton the pass to Portis. Rebound by the Hawks. Their next game playing at home is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Middleton the pass to Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists now tonight.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Atlanta calls timeout. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look to start the season. Milwaukee making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Number 1, DeJounte Murray.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Pass to Bay. Here's Okongwu. Defended by Portis. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. That one falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. And Crowder slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Murray, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here is Holiday. That one misses. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the point. Middleton finds Lopez. That one doesn't go. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Brett, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Giannis inside. He's guarded by Collins. Antetokounmpo, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Hunter against Middleton. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Murray against Ingles. Murray the pass to Collins. Back to Murray. The pass to Collins. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Allen comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Carter in for Jrue Holiday. That one goes in. Young's got 8.
And even against a defense that tries to push up, Trae Young will continue to be aggressive like that.
Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And defense can sometimes go overlooked, just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Fires the three. They get it again. The Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the dunk by Giannis.
Every night Giannis steps out there, you got to feel like you got a good chance to win.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. Bays checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for DeJounte Murray. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. The Hawks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Allen dishes to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
They get it back. Out to the right wing. Connaughton against Bay. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And that one drops for him.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Carter finds Antetokounmpo. .27 seconds left in the third quarter. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Bay passes to Young. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Fernando. And here's Bay. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Joe Ingles is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Giannis' journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, We're talking about big things in the future. And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Collins. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Middleton on the wing. Holiday looking over the floor. Inside. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Hey, Brent, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of it.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, a great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it too. So expected to win. This team is hungry to get back and compete at the highest level. The coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Holiday, the pass to Portis to take the lead, and Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Here's Collins, and the rejection by Giannis. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so it's Atlanta with it. Capella finds Young. The tray. The Hawks again can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
He's off on the first. Jake Crowder's checked in for the Bucks. And he sinks the second.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 7th assist in the game.
And that is exactly how you run it. Portis with the setup, positioned himself well.
Passes it to Murray. To the inside. Here's Collins. In the corner, it's Capella. Young looking it over. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
You feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Jay Crowder.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Here's Middleton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Capella. 1:46 left in the fourth. Hunter against Middleton. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. Good D by Lopez. The Bucks trail. In the corner, Middleton with it. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Banked in off the glass.
How about that shot by Middleton? Doesn't matter where it is in the game. He'll take that shot.
Here's Young, and it's sent back by Lopez. And he recovers it. Collins wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target.
and not a way to get out of the funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Ingles in the corner, and stolen by Murray. Pass to Collins. Here's Young, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 1. There's 38 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yes!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, and in these moments, you make decisions like that. That's a poor one. You do not want to foul Trae Young in this situation.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Missed.
Well, Giannis has to push out the distractions here. Take his time and don't rush his process.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead. Here's Young. Steps back and shoots.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball. Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean,
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season.